Lesson 1, Integers and Absolute Value. We're going to be discussing integers for given situations, and you're going to be writing down an integer for each one. Maybe it's going to be a positive or a negative integer. Let's take a look at these examples. On the first one, it says 23 degrees below 0. If 0 is here and you are going below 0, would it be a negative or positive? And you guessed it. It is below 0, so the integer has to be a negative 23. Write that down. These are pretty simple. Now, it also wants you to identify its opposite and describe what it means. Okay, so I'm going to identify the opposite of a negative 23, not a tree, but negative 23. The opposite would be a positive 23. And then I want to describe what it means. So it means, this means 23 degrees above 0. So if I were to write that down, in my text I would put 23 degrees above 0. Above 0. Okay, let's go to B. 11 inches more than normal. Well, if it's more than normal, that's the key word here. You know it has to be positive, right? So we're going to put 11, and the opposite of that is a negative 11. And then its opposite, negative 11, what would that mean? Well, if 11 is 11 inches more, then negative would be 11 inches less than normal. Whoops. Boom. A loss of 8 yards. Okay, so a loss of 8 yards. Get my marker right. A loss of 8 yards is a negative 8 because there's a loss. The opposite is a positive 8. And if you lost 8 yards, what would this positive 1 mean? It would mean a gain of 8 yards. That's what that positive 8 means.